Oh. Hey guys, what's up? Well, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, I am Kamani Alana. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. If you are not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know you've been here before. You know you just want to go ahead and push, smash, whatever you need to do on that subscribe button. And let's get started in this video. Okay, today y'all, we're going to be talking about a little bit of tea. Because honey, I just want to talk about all of these new collections that are coming out and what I feel like is catching my eye, what I may want to purchase, or the things that I want to pass on. So we're just going to jump right into this video. But hold on, let me go ahead and cross my legs, honey. Let me go ahead and get comfortable right quick, okay? Okay, so first we're going to start off with things I'm going to pass on. We're just going to jump right into her, Miss Anastasia Beverly Hills. Child, how many things are coming out? I feel like it's been all in 1 week and 17 items came out, okay? So listen, I have the Anastasia, the Luminous Foundation came out, right? It was supposed to be this big launch, which it was. I did a review on that one. Literally a week later, the Jackie Aina palette came out within probably about 10 days, and I'm not kidding, 10 days. Then the Norvina palette, volume 1 came out. And then now you have the Norvina palette 2, volume 2 and volume 3. Then the Carly Bible palette came out within that week. It wasn't even like a full 14 days, I don't think. And now they're coming out with these loose holiday glitters. Child, let's talk about it. All of these products have literally been pushed within just the last 30 days. Like, how many products do we need? I'm sure there's some more coming. It's insane. So I have the Luminous Foundation, which I loved, and then I have the Norvina, the volume 1 palette. I haven't even been able to get into this one yet. Like, I love the colors in this one. It is a beautiful palette. Also, let me know if you guys still want me to do a review on this one. I know it's a little later, but you know, I haven't even opened this damn thing yet. So the Norvina palette volume 2 and volume 3, I am just gonna go ahead and pass on. I mean, the coloration on it is just it's okay. A lot of these colors look super similar. And then on the Pro Pigment palette, Norvina, the volume 3, it's not anything that I feel like I need. I'm not really totally feeling the color story on both of these. And honestly, my opinion on the launch, not the actual product of this one, but between the time of the launch of the Jackie Aina palette and then this palette, I just feel like it was shady tea. And I feel like it was a big deal for the whole Jackie Aina palette to come out. You know, you had a lot of people doing amazing looks. It is an amazing palette, and it just didn't have its time to shine in the sun. It was like, wait, what? It's like you were pushing all this product and it's just all at one time. Like, do we really need all that? We really don't, honestly. And none of these products are even having time to really just, you know, be tested and, you know, be able to create some looks and like really like live and like get into these products. So for me, the volume 2 and the volume 3 Norvina palettes, I'm gonna pass on. And also this glitter, these loose glitters that are coming out, that are I think out already for the holiday collections, honey. You can buy loose glitters anywhere. Like, there's anything special about these glitters. They're just glitters. They're just in cute little packaging or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, they're not really appealing to me. So the next brand that I just thought when I heard it was, you know, gonna come out from Lady Gaga of all, I thought the packaging was gonna be on point. I thought it was gonna be avant-garde and like edgy and just like this amazing packaging, like heavy and just I thought the packaging was gonna be art. I just thought she was just gonna come out with something just like maybe on another level, but that didn't happen. The packaging was like wah wah wah. It was just very sort of basic. Also, the actual font on the packaging, just House Laboratories, it was like, it was so just generic to me, honestly. And then so I was like, wait, let me just try to give it a chance. Let me look through the shades. Let me see how I feel about it. You had, you know, your liquid shadows, your lip liners, lip glosses. Listen, I even had a chance to swatch a few of them. It's not anything revolutionary. It wasn't anything where I was like, I have to have this. I would say if you really want it, wait for it to go on sale, to be honest. Like the actual liquid shadows are very sheer, which is great, but they're way better as a topper. So if you need like a great gold eyeshadow, you need to buy that first, like shimmer gold eyeshadow, and then maybe buy that as, you know, a topper. They crease as well in the eyes, which is to be expected in liquid. It's totally fine. The shade range, it wasn't anything to write home about. So with this collection, it definitely has room for growth. But as for right now, House Laboratories by Lady Gaga is going to be a pass for me. So the next product we want to talk about, you guys know Halloween is coming, totally fine. Okay, but let me tell you something. You can go to any store and get your little Halloween makeup for real cheap. Everybody knows when most people do Halloween makeup, that's for maybe like that couple days, and then on Halloween, and after that you just don't wear it after Halloween, you know what I mean? So it's fine, but to create a whole collection around it. So as much as I love Colourpop, and I really do, they do have some great products, and I own quite a few products myself. The new Smoke Show collection, the actual eyeshadow palette, and then they have the liners, which is 3 of those, and then they also have the glitters. It's like, it's all gray and white. So you have a palette that has 9 eyeshadows in it, and if you take a look at the pans, they're just gray. I think one gray has a little bit of shimmer in it, then there's gray, and then there's white. And then as I'm taking a look at the glitters, there's nothing special about the glitters. You can get these glitters anywhere. It looks like these are more chunky glitters. If you're trying to get into Halloween and this is all it's for, I mean, I guess, but you're literally gonna be, you know, spending about $40 for the entire collection. Do you really need the entire collection? No, you probably already got a white eyeliner somewhere to get that in that waterline already. Who doesn't have like a silver? And if you don't have a metallic silver, you can go get one for like $4, an individual pot. And then you just want to differentiate the grays with one is sparkly and then one is flat. It's like, I don't, this palette, I just feel like it's just a palette just to put out there because it's like, oh, it's Halloween, making extra money. There's really no purpose for this palette. I don't get it. Like, I just don't. So clearly this collection is a pass for me. Okay, and then this next palette, I'm so bored. Like, I'm so bored. Like, I really lately, like, Too Faced is like, they're boring me. But there was a time when their stuff was like, yes, Too Faced is coming out with something, boom, you know, they had their colors on point. Like, they had some really good stuff, and they still do. But I just feel like lately it's all the same stuff. It's like, so what I'm talking about is the Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice collection. Are you looking at this palette? It's like these tiny little shadows. It's like orange plus some more orange plus a brown. Oh, and what do you know, another orange. I'm so sick of this. This is not Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice. And for anybody to get excited and be like, oh my God, this is their new holiday collection, holiday 2019 collection. We about to get it, girl. It's about to be on. This ain't it. I don't, And on top of that, this set is $46 for what? I don't see. I just feel like there's no thought behind this. It's like, a lot of these brands are just throwing crap together. But as far as me trying to be excited about this collection, child, no, pass. Okay, so I'm really not trying to throw shade, but now I gotta throw shade a little bit here. I think that companies or some of these influencers, which this next one is an influencer brand, I just feel like there should just be more thought kind of put into some of this stuff. And I mean thought, meaning like if it takes a little bit longer for a product to come out, so it's inclusive, then that's what you need to do. Like, honestly, like if it's products that are coming out that have anything to do with complexion, especially the climate that we're in right now, like you need to make that happen, or you just need to wait. You really just need to wait until you have something that's inclusive. So with this next one, it has nothing to do personally or anything like that whatsoever. I think she's super cute. She seems like she's super fun. But this one is by Dragon Beauty. As you guys know, Nikita Dragon. The new face palette just came out. It was, I believe, released on October 7th. So not impressed. I think the biggest thing for me was like, okay, if this is the face palette, honey, this stuff don't work for somebody like me, and I'm not that yark, okay? Like, None of this is gonna work on any girl, any of my girls, any women of like really anybody darker than me. I mean, any of this stuff is barely gonna work on, you know, even my skin tone. I can maybe use the darker one shade in there for maybe a little bit of contouring or whatever, but that lighter contour shade's not gonna work. The two highlighters here, they're very, at least one of them is very, very silvery, which no, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna look ashy. So what I don't understand about this, like, I think she put way too much into the packaging, which the packaging was dope, by the way. It was something new. I appreciate that. It's like, okay, you put thought into that packaging. Like, yes, it's your face, but it's kind of cool. It's really cool. So I'm not even mad about that. Super cool packaging. But I think that it needs to be thought out all the way around. So it would have been nice if there was maybe 3 face palettes. So there's one for each shade range, meaning like you have a light and then you have a medium. No, actually there should have been 4. There should have been in the light range, there should have been a medium range, a tan range, like for me, and then there should have been in the deep range. Like, you need to make complexion products that fit a lot of different skin tones. So you're not, I don't understand this product. I just don't. When I look at products like this, it just bothers me really that as much as these influencers want to talk about inclusivity and all other kind of things like that, when you finally do come out with a product, it ain't inclusive. Okay, sis, so this is not even to bash the line at all, but if your next product is really gonna be a complexion product like that, which that's what this is a complexion product. When you're talking about doing anything that is contouring, that is complexion. When you're talking about even highlighters, that is still complexion, because if I put a certain highlighter on and I just look ashy or just looks white across my face, it's a problem. And let me see how much this thing costs. How much is this thing? $45? Nikita, get your life. I would really appreciate it if you could maybe make something for all skin tones. So clearly on this product, it's a hard no, a hard pass. Ooh, child. I really had to get the tea on that one though, because these kids really be trying it. So I swear to God, when I come out with a line, it's probably gonna take like 5 years to develop, but it's gonna be the bomb.com, okay? Because I'm a woman of color and my experiences with things, honey, my whole life has been colorism going on. So, you know, speaking of skin tones, okay, so the next item I want to get into, which at first I was like, and then when I looked at the whole thing, I was like, okay, Huda, let's get into this one. I'm eyeing these as well. Now, I do love nudes, and these actually look really, really pretty, but I'm actually had to do a double take on these because I could tell they were inspired by skin tone. So these are the new Huda, the new nude collections. Now they're these little mini palettes, and as I'm looking at them, and I'm looking at the swatches here as well, and they made one for light, medium, and rich tones. So basically, like, if they would have only came out with like the nude palette that was in the light, and they were like, this is the new nude palette and it's supposed to work for everyone, I would have been like, bitch, girl, get your life. I really would have gone there. But because these are catered to each skin tone, I can kind of get into that. Now with Huda, I've had like a love-hate relationship with them, kind of a little bit. And I won't say love-hate relationship, but sometimes I just felt like at the beginning, some of it was kind of, I don't know, I just feel like we weren't included necessarily. I wasn't sure if it was pandering. I wasn't sure what that was, like when the foundations came out, things like that. And I don't know if I've ever even given my opinion on the foundations. The foundations, they have a lot of fragrance in them. The swatches don't really work for me, so I don't really get into her foundations, especially if you're acne prone. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's just, these are really just kind of catching my eye. And the one in particular that's really catching my eye is the nudes in the rich. Now the reason why that is because when I'm looking at the browns and I'm looking at the shimmers in this one and bronze, they're very rich bronze and browns. Like, I'm just taking a look through these and those look super gorgeous. I can already tell these, you know, this nude palette in rich is going to pop off my skin. Like, I can already tell already what that's gonna be. Like I said, I'm even looking at the swatches on deeper skin and it just looks so beautiful. It just looks really beautiful. And of course it looks great on freaking medium and light skin, you know what I mean? Which is great. So I actually have my eye out on these, so we will see. So this next product is a brand that I have never gotten into before, but when I saw this palette, I was like, okay, I might mess with you a little bit. So this is by the Bat Your Lashes Cosmetics. So basically they have a palette called the Dream Book, but this is the Dream Book 2 palette that I was looking at. It has 63 shades in it. They have matte, shimmer, and pressed glitters. So when I saw the swatches of these, beautiful, like they're so beautiful. And I was actually very intrigued. I don't do a whole lot of glitters, but I was actually intrigued by these glitters because the way that they swatch as well were really nice. They stick, they stay. So if you look at the palette, you have so many things going on. You have some matte transition shades to start off with. You have some yellows, you have some pinks, you have some corals, you got some oranges, you got some blues. Okay, you got a little bit of purple in there. You got all kind of things going here. There's 63 shades, you know what I mean? And they're very pigmented. You know what I mean? They're very pigmented. And catch this palette is $35 for 63 shades. Yes, you heard right, child. Let me just put my phone down. 63 shades for $35. It's like one of those products you keep going back to, like, oh, let me think about it. It looks so pretty, let me think about it. And when you keep going back and you at your 5th, 6th time, it's like, you know what, you might as well just go ahead and pick it up. There's so many looks that I can create with this palette. And like I said, this is a great palette going into, you know, the holidays. There's so many, you know, you don't have to keep going from palette to palette if you want to do different things. So again, this is by Bat Your Lashes Cosmetics. This one on Instagram, I think, is the BYL Cosmetics. That's their handle. You can go ahead and take a look at it, but it just looks super gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna pick this one up. I think I may purchase this one. So this next set I'm probably really gonna get into. It's really pretty. It's really cute. And this one is by Fenty. And this one is in the Glossy Pose. These are the mini gloss bomb set. Now you get 5 in this one and it retails for $42. So usually the bomb gloss on its own, if you buy them individually, are $18. But in this set you get 5 mini ones, but it's for $42, so clearly you save money there. And so the colors that they chose to pick out are really nice. Now we already know, like, one of Allure's best top rated lip glosses is the Fenty Bomb Gloss. Now I've seen the glosses swatched and I've seen them actually put on a model and they come out really pretty, you guys. The one I saw was on a brown model and every color looked freaking amazing on her. She was probably maybe 2 shades darker than me and they just look so beautiful. This is definitely like a cute holiday set. This is what holidays are about, right? Get a little bit of something of everything that you necessarily wouldn't buy totally individually. And even if you do buy the gloss bomb, then if you wanted to try some other different colors or you liked a few other colors, now you can get them in a set and you're saving a lot more money. So that's what I do like about holidays. That's where I look for the holidays for. You know what I mean? I look for holiday stuff that I wouldn't necessarily buy those type of things individually or that many colors individually, but when I see them in a set, I'm like, oh, this is the perfect time. I save money. So these are like a nice, like perfect holiday lip glosses. Okay, I know this next one isn't makeup, but I just had to throw this one in here, okay? What's makeup without skincare, right? You gotta have your face, you gotta have it going on real cute. So this product is by Volition Skincare. And you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I live that celery life, okay? I juice my celery, I vlog it, like I'm about that celery life. Like celery has literally changed my life. Like I'm very acne prone. I have been dealing with it for probably the last few years because, like, listen, when I was a teenager, my skin was flawless, honey. And now as an adult, I'm dealing with it. And you know, you're just trying to figure out your body and what's going on and why it's changing and what's happening. So with all of that said, like, if you look up the effects of celery, it's just an amazing superfood. And when I tell you I first did celery, I did it 30 days straight. I didn't even know if it was really doing anything because nothing happened. So I went a whole 4 weeks every day, 30 days. That 5th week, like that 2nd day, that 5th week, it was like poof. Everything was gone. When I tell you, I probably almost fell out on my floor and started crying because nothing was really like working for me. You know what I mean? It was just me trying to combat breaking out, and I get cystic acne. So like, if you know what that is, it hurts. They're huge. They like really, you can feel them before they even hit the surface of the skin. It's just, It's bad, and I don't mean a pimple here, whatever. It's like all along my jawline, all along my cheeks. That's why I have so many acne scars. But the good thing is that they're now scars. But the reason why I bring up this product, because I believe it's really the first on the market, or really is really being advertised on the market. And so the creator of this particular skincare that I'm going to mention, which is her mom used to do celery, and so she was like, wait a minute, why can't we develop a cream where you put celery on the skin, essentially, sort of, right? So my next product is by Volition Beauty, and this one is the Celery Green Cream, and it has hyaluronic acid and peptides in it. But then I was like, if I drink it and it has this effect on me, what happens if I actually put it on my face? Like, I need to put it on my face, honey, and it's actually a gel cream as well, which means it moisturizes, but it's still not super heavy. It retails for $50, but it's 1.7 fluid ounces, and it's also considered clean skincare. And you guys know that I really love sharing my clean skincare options or clean beauty with you guys, even as far as makeup or anything else like that, because if you can find something in the clean beauty realm that is high performance, why not? Why put a bunch of junk on your face if you can find something that's just as good or even better, and it doesn't have the paraffins in it, it doesn't have the sulfates in it, it doesn't have perfumes in it, it doesn't have all those type of things that really start to break down your skin. So, you know, for me, I'm a grown ass woman. I'm grown. You know what I mean? If you guys haven't noticed, I'm hella grown. I used to be able to just wash my face with soap and keep going, and things didn't affect me like that, but they do now, honey. So I'm really excited about this Celery Green Cream. It's for normal combination oily skin as well. And it's oil free, so trust me, I'm about this life. This almost has a 5-star. I'm about it. So it's totally worth trying. So I just thought I'd add some skincare in there right quick. Okay, last but not least, but at least for this video, I live for a Pat McGrath. I just do. You know what I mean? Like, all of her items are just freaking quality. It's a luxury brand, and she just always makes great stuff. Now, I do understand the price point on some of this stuff. As you guys probably know, a regular palette is $125. Okay, $125 for one. Once you get it, you understand it. The packaging is so thought out. It's beautiful freaking packaging. Doesn't look like anybody else's. You can feel the weight on that joint. I mean, the mirror alone in the thing, and if you really look how it's constructed, it's beautifully constructed. It's very well thought out. But now she's putting out a Blitz Astral Quad eyeshadow palette. Now this one quad is for 4 shadows, and it's $65 for it. These are limited editions, but I'm particularly looking at the Nocturnal Nirvana one, which has like the purple, the teal, the gold, and what is that, like a green? It's like a green color. I mean, I just like the color story on this one. They have another one which is in the color Iconic Illumination, and that one looks super pretty as well. Like, you can definitely create some holiday colors with this one. But the reason why I'm looking at these and not the full palettes, because she just came out with a full palette right before she came out with these, is that number one, the price point. If you're wanting to just kind of slip in there real quick, and if you don't have really any Pat McGrath products, even though I know this one is still expensive, just kind of slip in there. It's under $100, Lord knows, because Pat McGrath be doing it, but it's okay. She has the right to. Her eyeshadows are always super, super beautiful. I mean, they're gorgeous. They glide on beautifully. They're super creamy. If you just stick your finger in one, like if you push hard enough, you'll see that you can make like an indent in that, because they're just so beautiful. The formulation on them are just so gorgeous. The shades in here, the colors are really stunning. Like I said, especially in that Nocturnal Nirvana, like they just look so pretty. You can already tell these colors just freaking pop on deep skin. So I'm like, yes, I love them. So these are gonna be good for the holidays for sure. Ooh, thank you guys so much for joining me with sipping my tea in this video. I'm so glad I was able to bring this to you. I just wanted to talk to you for a little bit, let you know what's going on, the things that I'm looking at, the things where I'm like, girl, please put it down, have several seats. I can't even believe you came out with that, but that's okay, because hopefully your next item will be on point, okay? If you like this video, please consider subscribing. I would love for you to join the Kamani Alana family. Also, pop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you go ahead and take a look at some of these products, are you in agreement with some of these products? Are you like, Kamani, you're crazy? Like, what what you talking about, girl, on some of these products. So go ahead and sound off below. And also don't forget to hit your notification button so you never miss a video by me ever again. And with that, I'm leaving you guys lots of love, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah.